This is for you smart fit pros that want to be able to have a system to be able to sign on high ticket clients each and every week. Because let's be perfectly honest right now, there's a lot of coaches out there struggling to get leads, and they're struggling not only just to get leads, but even being able to sign them into clients. That's why I want to take you through right now what is the $1 Million Sales System, so you know exactly the steps that you need to do to set up your actual sales pipeline. And I'm going to show you the key critical sales script that has coaches signing on high ticket clients easily without feeling salesy or douchey. This is the behind the scenes stuff that we're using with our coaches so they can quickly scale their online coaching programs. And a perfect example of this is Callum, because he just sold $39,000 of personal training in just 2 days.
I was selling my coaching packages. I'd spent hours and hours actually building that out and making sure I could get a tangible result out of it. And that very day, as an 18-year-old, I quit my job on the Friday before, and I was at this gym, and I sold for the year $39,000 worth of personal training within that very instant. So as I go home that night, I was just like, whoa, wow, I've made money doing what I actually love.
Also, if we're just meeting for the first time, hi, I'm Chris Dufay. I'm the CEO and founder of the Coaches Cartel. And really simply, we help smart fitness pros get more leads, more clients, and more freedom. So there's 3 critical steps I've got to take you through right now so you understand this $1 Million Sales System. There's the sales pipeline, there's the triage call, and then there's the genius model. So let's go through the sales pipeline right now, as there's a key 5 steps in your sales pipeline that you have to be able to set up. First, you need to be able to have your ad or content so that you get people to know who you are, and so they can start building a like and trust with you as well. Secondly, we need to be able to get those people that once they know who you are into actually applying for a conversation with you. This is something where they're going to want to be able to get some value from you. The next step is you need to get the person to actually choose a time in your calendar for that conversation to happen. And FYI, this can work for face-to-face or online coaching. It's the exact same. The next is going to be you need to warm them up to the next step. They need to know what they're getting themselves into. Otherwise, you get a lot of people that are interested at the start, but then they kind of flake off and you're not going to be having the conversations. Or even worse, you might have a conversation with them, but they're really cold. So we want to heat them up into your sales process. Then the next critical step is what we call the first call, or the triage call. I'm going to show you later on exactly the steps behind the scenes to how this actually works. And then you take them into the second step, which is you closing them into actually being a client. So you can see here that each of these steps has a breaking point. Now, the first breaking point is between the ad and the apply. And if you don't have people taking this step, your offer sucks, and that's not a good thing. The second breaking point is between the apply and choosing time. And this is where, if it's not happening, you need a better promise so you can get them from one step to the next. The third breaking point is between the choose time and the warm up. And you need to be able to future pace your lead through this process so they take them through. The next breaking point is you need to be able to show them the door so they can get to the next step, and then you need to be able to give them a plan so they can go all the way through to become a client of yours. Now, I needed to take you through this because if you have your sales pipeline set up, but they're not actually coming through, you've got leads that might be seeing your stuff to start off with, but you're not signing clients on, then you need to be able to fix these sales pipelines. Now, to be perfectly honest, when I was back being a personal trainer in Sydney and in Dubai, and when I started my online fitness business, I absolutely sucked at sales. I didn't have a sales pipeline, I didn't know what to say, and I wasn't signing on clients. Especially, I did not have a system to sign on clients, and it felt like I was doing tons of work but wasn't getting the results. And it was when I finally had a mentor show me what the sales pipeline is and what to actually say in these sales conversations that made all the difference. And the best thing about that as well is now, over the years, we've helped hundreds of fitness professionals be able to fine tune this. This is a science that you can actually follow day in, day out to make sure that you've got leads coming in, you're turning those leads into clients, and it's a system that you can trust. And I'm a big believer that the proof is in the pudding, and that's why I want you to see all the coaches just like you, after they book in their strategy session, see what they're being able to do whilst they set up their sales system.
Like, I couldn't give you more more emphasis in actually going out there, joining the program, because I understand if you're skeptical at this moment and you've been in the same position that I've been in for the last 8 months trying to grow my online business, then this is a must for you.
I actually decided to have a call with the Coaches Cartel, and I was a bit skeptical about it at the start. I'm so happy I did. I have times 5 my weekly income because I am able to now work only 8 hours, but more efficiently and more effectively.
Before getting into the Coaches Cartel, I didn't even have a coaching business. I was an online poker player and didn't know how I was going to transition into the coaching world. I got chatting to Chris, and Chris was like, Adam, you can do this coaching, you'll be good at it, you'll be natural. You showed me how to set the systems, sign clients on straight away. Our first launch got me 12K, which got me off the ground. It's been building momentum ever since. So really grateful for joining the Coach Cartel. Couldn't have done without the support. The most exciting stuff is that it's just getting started. I can see how I can 10x my income from this point by building systems. I've got a membership site which Chris has helped me launch, and once that gets going, I'll be able to set up more and more clients. Everything's just building on itself, and once you've got the structures in place, it's very easy to build from that. All you do is follow the advice, take action on it, and just keep growing.
Now, this is really important right now. There's one question that you have to answer before we go through the rest of this. And that really is, how much more money will you be earning if you actually set up your sales system so that you've got leads coming through your pipeline, and so you know what to say in your conversations to boost your conversion rate, so you're turning leads into clients every single week? Because let's say, for example, right now, on average, a client is worth $1,800 with online coaching. Let's say you're charging $300 per month, and on average, they're going to stay around for a few months. Some stay a lot longer, some stay less, but we can see on average that a client is worth $1,800 to your business. Now, let's say that we shoot for 25 leads per month coming through your sales pipeline right now. And then through your sales pipeline, when you get it set up, even doing a mediocre job, let's say you've got a 70% conversion rate from those 25 leads. That means you're going to be able to sign on 17 clients. So 17 clients at $1,800 each means each and every month you are selling $31,500 just because you set up this sales system. Now, one of the easiest ways to actually get this set up is what we call a strategy session, where really quickly, me and my team are going to be able to help you set up all the different steps, knowing what your sales pipeline is, how to know what to say in the conversations, which I'll show you in just a second, and knowing how it all works with your Genius model. So I'll pop a link below so that you can actually book in your strategy session with that. Now, what I want to take you through right now is what your conversation, that first conversation, has to be in your sales process. We call this the triage call, or can be the first sales call as well. And as you can see, there are 9 steps to this. Now, I don't give my clients and members long sales scripts that I know so many other business coaches do, because you end up sounding like a robot, a little bit douchey, way too salesy, and it doesn't work and it's no fun. The whole point of what I'm taking you through in this conversation that you have in your sales system is to do something that we call a fit or no fit, and it gets your lead to see you as the answer to why they're coming to you. So I'm going to take you through the 9 steps really easily. First step is you have to know, why me, why now? Saying something like, so tell me, what did you want to talk about now? Why did you want to talk about me? Now, this is really important, because what this does is this gets the prospect, your lead, to see you as why they're coming to you. It sets you up, puts you on the pedestal, and it frames this conversation so you're the professional. You're the person that they can give the answer to what they're looking for. The second thing is you need to find out, what are they actually doing right now? Tell me about your body or your health or the problems that you're currently having, and tell me what you're doing about them. This gets you to understand where they're at right now, what are they actually doing, so that you can actually put your coach hat on and figure out how to actually help them. The third step is you got to figure out what are their goals, because once you know where they are and once you know where they want to go, then you can start giving them a plan and a roadmap so they're confident that you can give them what they want. Now, this is really important, because we've figured out where they are, we figured out where they want to go, but we want to widen the gap between them knowing that they need you to actually do that. That's why they haven't got the results in the first place, but we need to make sure that. That's why we widen the gap in that 4th step. Then we need to figure out from their words, what's missing or broken. Why do you think that you haven't achieved these goals so far? Is what you would say to your lead. Then you want to find out exactly again, well, what is it that you need from me? Why is it that you've come to me today? What do you think I need to do for you to get you the results that you're looking for? These are the type of questions that you ask in this 6th step so that you get the person to frame what it is. And essentially, they're giving you the answer right now. You know exactly what it is that you need to be able to put together in your package, in your program, to be able to sell them on board. Then you need to find out, and this is an important one that a lot of coaches don't actually include, is this a later or a sooner thing? Because if you're talking to a lead that essentially wants a later thing, well, you should have that conversation later on. You only want to be talking to people that want to solve their problem now so that you can sign them on into your program now. And then there's 2 final steps. The first step is going to be, well, what is that actual problem? And what is the effect that it's having on them? And what is it that you can do for them? This is you actually showing them. You can see all the steps before this is actually you just asking questions, which is what a good salesperson should be doing. But here you're actually framing and showing that you can actually help them. And then the final step is, are they a fit or are they not a fit? Because if they are a fit, great. Then you can take them to the next step. Then you can actually close them into the program. But that closing can't be done until you do this properly. So as you can see, there's a lot there that we've quickly just gone through then into what it is that you need to say in that first sales call with your lead. That's why the easiest next step for you is to book in your strategy session with us so that we can walk you through that step and so that you can have all the pieces of the puzzle put together. And when it comes to all the different pieces of the puzzle, that is what we call the genius model, because your business has to do 3 things to be successful. All fitness businesses have to do 3 things to be successful. They have to attract leads, they have to convert leads into clients, what we've been talking about, and you need to deliver them great results once you sign on your clients. But there's 9 factors to make that happen. There is, can you actually build authority content? Can you fill your funnel? And can you microwave leads to attract your actual ideal leads and ideal clients to you? Because if you don't, then you're not getting leads, you're not separating yourself from your competition, and ultimately you've got no one to actually talk to in your sales conversations. Next, you need to convert your leads to your clients, which means you need the event, which is what we've been talking about today. Next, you need a tribe builder so that you can actually build a community, so you can build a base, and so that you can build an audience to be able to sell to. And next, you need automation. And really, this is so you're not doing all the heavy lifting in your business, and so that you can actually enjoy your business and let technology do what it needs to do. Then finally, you need to be able to deliver the results to your actual clients. And 3 easy steps to make that happen. 1, you've actually got to launch the proper program for you to be able to do what it is that you want to do in your coaching business. Next, you need your signature system, which is the best way for you to be able to get your clients the results that gets you maximum profit, minimizes your time input, but gets your clients the best results. And then finally, a recurring income. This is so that you can finally be able to see your income grow from month to month to month to month, and so that you can make sure that you don't have the financial stress. That's why we say that you need to be able to have all of these pieces of the puzzle working together. Yes, the sales pipeline, yes, the triage call, yes, the genius model are all the critical parts of it. And when you have all of these 9 engines working together, you have a successful business that is going to be able to give you more money, give you more meaning by doing the work that you love, and giving you so much more freedom. So if you want to go through exactly what it is and to be able to piece these puzzles together for you, then all you need to do, click the link below, book in your free strategy session, use what I've given you today. Make sure you just don't watch this and just go off to do something else. There is so much here. This is literally what the coaches just like you are using to be able to build a successful fitness business. And so once you have your strategy session, we'll be able to walk you through what's missing right now and also what it is that you need to be able to do. And also, chill out, it's free, there's nothing to buy on this first call. It's us to make sure that we can actually help you as well. So click the link below and we'll chat to you real soon.
So before joining Coaches Cartel with Chris, I had no idea what to do with my online business.
I've spent over $100,000+ and gotten less results. And
if you spend years learning the coaching side of things and you don't spend any time learning how to build a sustainable long-term business, how can you ever expect to be successful? It's never going to work.
Don't get me wrong, this
is not all, sunshine and rainbows. It takes hard work and dedication, but if you put in the time and follow the simple steps, you will get there.
You've been working 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, and you're just absolutely fried. And then you realize no matter how many people you can serve and help in the gym, it's never going to compare to online, because
with that is more people, more customers, more earning potential. It never stops.
It takes discipline, it takes being bored and being able to get incremental returns rather than outsized returns. And it's those boring 1% that over time then look outrageous to people, and they say, how are you so jacked? And you're like, well, I've done this for 17 years and I haven't missed a workout.
So if you're thinking about joining the coaching cartel, I couldn't give you more emphasis in actually going out there, joining the program, because I understand if you're skeptical at this moment and you've been in the same position that I've been in for the last 8 months trying to grow my online business, then this is a must for you.
I actually decided to have a call with the Coaches Cartel, and I was a bit skeptical about it at the start. I'm so happy I did. I have ×5 my weekly income because I am able to now work only 8 hours, but more efficiently and more effectively.
Before getting into the Coaches Cartel, I didn't even have a coaching business. I was an online poker player and didn't know how I was going to transition into the coaching world. I got chatting to Chris, and Chris was like, Adam, you can do this coaching, you'll be good at it, you'll be natural. You showed me how to set the systems, sign clients on straight away. My first launch got me 12K, which got me off the ground. It's been building momentum ever since. So really grateful for joining the Coach Cartel. Couldn't have done without the support.
What's the business look like right now? I guess we're doing, is it 137,000 Australian dollars a month. We have 78 customers at the moment.
I said I want to make $10,000 a month, and I literally have made that already. We had a group call a couple weeks ago, and I said I would like to make $20,000 next year, like $20,000 a month. And I can honestly say I have no doubt that will happen, and I'm sure it will.
Love that now because I'm working so much externally online. It gives me the time to be able to keep growing that as well. See, personal training, as you would understand, when you want to give value for people, you want to expand your impact. So by where my business model is set up now, I can actually help more people actually get the good things.
What's possible is the sky's the limit, really. It's about what you want to make of it, but 6 figures is so doable, it's there, and for to be honest, probably for most face-to-face trainers, that's going to replace a big chunk of their income. And then you're not going to be having those alarms. We all know what that's like, all the late nights when you work when people don't work as a trainer. And to be honest, it's more powerful. You're able to reach people like that.
I'm very confident in the plan because I know it's tailored to my needs. I am 100% confident that this year I'm going to make 6 figures. And it will be the first time in my life ever doing that. All thanks to Chris.
If you're looking for a group that's going to allow you the freedom you actually want to have and not have to spend hours inside your facility, the Coaches Cartel is a fantastic thing. The staff, Chris, Adrian, Callum, all those guys that work with them are fantastic and very great. So if that's what you want, this group is definitely the one to join.
Chris and I jumped on a call together, and he made me see that I was giving up on my dream, because I knew that if I gave up on my dream, I was giving up on myself, and I felt that life would have been over if that happened. Now I get to work from home, support my wife, and actually do the work that I love because I'm helping other people and impacting their lives whilst having the freedom to be able to live life on my terms.
This is the real deal. This is the place to be. This is going to have an impact on your life, your relationships. You're going to earn a stack load more money, and you're going to have a bigger impact on the world. I guess where you get to really rub shoulders, and you will have a massive on the world. You will end up earning a whole lot more money, and to be honest, you'll have a whole lot more time.
It's only really a few solid hours of work a week, and I'm earning more now than I am in the job that I work 20 hours a week doing.
So Dan just did $11,500 of sales, Nori did $8,500 of sales, Mick did $3,000 of sales, Nick did $6,500, so $29,500 of sales in 5 hours yesterday.
I can't believe how many meetings where we did, and I'm like checking it off, and I'm like, oh my God, I've literally started from ground floor And like, I'm already, I mean,
mate, you're in the basement.
I'm like, whoa, I like have a business that is like thriving and like people are happy and like people are hitting me up I don't even know, and I'm like, they're seeing this and I'm like, this is fantastic.
I'm Josh. I've been a client of the Coaches Cartel since 2017. Honestly, joining the Coaches Cartel has been the best decision I ever made in my career. Hands down. They gave me the right mentorship and information that I was thirsting for, that I wanted my entire life. They gave me everything I ever could have asked for. As long as you're willing to meet us halfway and put forth the effort and actually take action on a daily basis and implement what you're being taught, you can have the life that you've always wanted. You can have the freedom. You can live wherever you want and work with whoever you want. You can have the freedom, impact, and income that you've always wanted. The opportunity is right in front of your face right now. You can either stay exactly where you're at, or you can take action, and you can click on that link down below and book in a free call with the Coaches Cartel. Don't let this opportunity pass you up. You never know if you'll ever have an opportunity like this again. The best time to start is now.